gotcha, kid. Brace yourself.
One thing I like about Titanfall 2 is its willingness to pick up, utilize, and then summarily discard ideas at the drop of a hat. Rather than simply relying on its admittedly excellent gunplay and movement systems, developer Respawn saw this sequel's campaign as an opportunity for experimentation. Each mission feels like its own self-contained diorama, but is masterfully woven into a safe but engaging cinematic sci-fi tale. And that idea is at the heart of what I think makes Titanfall 2's campaign great. It is cinematic, only in a way that meaningfully makes use of both mediums. What sets a great action movie apart from a merely okay one is how skillfully it weaves its protagonists between an assortment of memorable set pieces. Each individual moment can be short or drawn out, violent and bloody or clipped with moments of quiet contemplation, and the best of the best never quite leave you. There's always a residue, some little speck that digs deep and ultimately ends up unearthing an almost eidetic recollection of the entire thing. This is what Titanfall 2 does really well. It's not afraid to be frugal with its content. It's short and sweet, its missions defined by a symbiotic relationship between base mechanics and new ideas rather than simple gimmicks, self-contained and surprisingly meaty considering the modest runtime. There's one particular mission that I feel really nails what I'm talking about here, and you'll be surprised to hear that it's not effect and cause. In the game's final act, all seems lost. You've been captured. BT lies in ruins. Tortured as villainous mercenary Blisk seeks to retrieve the power source for a terrible weapon that resides within. Trapped in a burning room, BT offers you a parting gift. Its data core, a combat knife, and the MK6 smart pistol. The MK6 is a beast of a gun, an auto-aim monstrosity that makes short work of any poor sod who happens to fall within its titanic reticule. What follows is a rain of destruction so buttery smooth my eyes could barely keep up. Rounds fired, bodies piling, with zero need to stop and assess, bouncing from wall to wall, jumping over obstacles and sliding under doors, spraying lead with reckless abandon, tapping into the natural flow state that Titanfall's movement easily readies for you. This brief interlude before BT's inevitable resurrection and your push towards the final stages of the game is, in my mind, the perfect power fantasy. Effortless. Informed by the dichotomy of fragile meatsack Jack Cooper and autonomous bulwark BT, you are shown throughout your own limitations. A leash that's surprisingly slack, but a leash nonetheless. In these few moments, the leash comes off, and you are momentarily gifted the power of the gods. This is storytelling, told through mechanics and reinforced by context. And it is one thing I like about Titanfall 2.